Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Facebook. We're broadcasting live from a very cold and snowy London, and I'm sitting here with two legends of rock and roll who need little introduction, other than to say this is Charlie Watts and Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones. We're here today because you guys have announced this week that you're going to be playing a lot of UK dates. So I have a load of questions that have come in from
Ireland
fans.
Oh.
And myself. So I'd like to start by saying that on last week on Keith's Instagram, he posted a picture of his backstage stable.
Keith
which is
posted on Instagram.
Somebody posted on Instagram a picture of his lovingly prepared shepherd's pie that he has made for every gig.
Pie number one. We're backstage
on
on the 17th of May then. That will be Croke Park's pie number one. So he's posted one already?
Well, he's posted a picture of the shepherd's pie that he has. And I wondered whether you guys have any staples that you need to have backstage.
Well, I know we both watch Keith bust his crust, don't we?
Yeah, I
On a
actually
shepherd's
don't
pie.
know. I can't believe he posted.
Posting
It's like,
pictures of food on
it's
Instagram.
like saying
Yeah.
it's like saying to me, "What's your mobile number?" I mean, it's just not.
Not Keith, is it?
It doesn't exist.
Is there
well-
something you need to have backstage before you go on stage that gets you into the...
He likes it actually. I can't
Well,
eat it. I'm
well,
not allowed to eat it.
Charlie and me more like tennis players between sets. A banana, I think. Something on the go.
He's a liar.
All right, I dip it in caviar. You know, but another great meal that's good on the run.
We have a coffee usually, but Keith loves those things. But we're there for quite a while, by the way, in
Where?
the dressing room before we go on, so you can get quite hungry.
Yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah, we're there
hours.
from sound check
Yeah.
right up until showtime. Yeah, so a lot of hours get passed by.
So how do you pass the time then?
I mean,
Well-
at one time we used to turn up 10 minutes before we went on. Do you remember?
Yeah,
How do you pass the time?
Yeah.
there's a lot to do.
Wandering around,
Yeah, there's a lot
absently,
of wandering about.
gazing.
Charlie comes in to see me.
And then I get out quick, and then
Yeah.
I go in to see Keith,
You get
linger
it quick.
there,
He gets thrown out.
see what Mick's up to. That's it.
And do you have a particular soundtrack that you might have backstage that gets you in the
Oh
mood?
yeah.
What
We
would you
all have
listen
an
to before
atmosphere. You go into his, and obviously there's a jazz atmosphere. It's ambient, musical.
He's never been in there.
Well, he's never allowed me in. Can I just tell the viewers, that he doesn't really allow many people into his area. But I've
Certainly
been in
not
while he's not.
people like him.
When he's in makeup or wardrobe, I'm in there. So he doesn't know this. I'm like a little mouse stealing his
Oh
cheeks.
yeah, I can believe that. The mouse. Yes,
Alright.
he has some very good records, so does Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith always is great. Usually Little Richard, and who's the other one? Whoever's hot at the moment, I don't mean in the charts,
Yeah.
I mean he's hot in his head.
There's some
Yeah.
new box sets which we
Yeah.
admire, don't we?
Yeah.
There's some old collections from the
And he
original
plays-
Little Richard, original
He
Chuck
plays
Berry.
good stuff, but Keith does it the old way with CD, well, the newish old way with CD.
And a
he,
boombox.
He has one of these
Boombox.
Yeah.
Right?
awful little.
Me, yeah, I've got one of them little new things that Charlie don't like. It's called Spotify, baby, yeah. Right.
There we are.
And do these calm you, or do these raise the energy and get you ready for stage?
No, we just listen to him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It does get you
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
He's winding you up.
yeah, no, because you hear the best and you try and emulate them, which
One
is
of-
what we try to do all
Yeah.
our lives.
We get inspired by the best and try and carry that on because nothing changes over the years, You just get turned on by great music and great players, and you hope to try and pass that on to the kids now.
Yeah. There's a question coming from one of the Facebook users. From
I don't talk to them.
Well, they've submitted a lot of
Alright.
questions, and there's a
Okay.
Facebook fan called
Alright.
John Van Lucen who says, Ronnie, I realise jazz and blues are very influential, but which rock or pop music do you listen to at home?
Well, it's all
Stereophonics.
it's all off the same branch, really. Like Chuck Berry said, we ain't doing nothing that Mozart hasn't already done. And it's true in a way, because the structure of a stirring melody or a gripping blues or rock and roll or an aria from an opera is all from the soul, and it's all from the heart, and if it's any good, it'll make you cry or make you happy. Yeah.
So the Stones have played to some of the largest audiences in the world, from Copacabana Beach to the fields of Glastonbury. What effect does that amount of people have on the energy when you take the stage and you see that amount of people?
Talk to the engine room here.
I don't know. I mean, really.
But the best view in the house.
I mean, really, you. If you look in here, it's like that's all I can see. So what's out there just goes on forever or not. I mean, Copacabana Beach just went on and on. We had 3 sets of monitors going. It was so big. But it was quite special, that one. But really, once you start a song, once you start playing, it's Keith, Ronnie, and Peter Pan running all round, because, that's it. That's the world you're in there. So this bit, Mick is the one, and him, I mean, he entertains. I don't really do that. I just sit. So for me...
Yeah, but he provides a comfort zone that we couldn't operate without. Mm-hmm. Because if Charlie ain't comfortable, forget about it. Yeah, in a way, it's in a big way, it's true. Yeah.
With supply and demand, it obviously means that Stones gigs are always big and getting bigger. But you guys like to occasionally throw in more intimate club shows as well.
We'd play clubs all the time, wouldn't we? Really?
Yeah.
Is that your preference?
But they're nightmare.
Yeah, we love.
The band can't play in clubs. It's too loud.
Does that mean
they're
you
either
focus
too
your musicianship
loud
as well?
Biggest reason is that then too many people come, so it's a nightmare to play them. It's always twice as many as supposed to be in there, so it's not relaxed at all, and the volume is unbelievable. So it's just a nightmare in that regard. They can be fun, but usually we're still on stage with 20,000 or whatever number of people, and it's not like that in a club.
No.
Really. Because if you play in clubs, there's a way you can play them. You play the room. Mm-hmm. And we don't get time to do that.
But
having said that, he loves it.
But we do maintain on stage an intimate feel. We play off each other as though we're in a small area, and I think that comes across in a huge stadium. We don't know that because we're not out there, but I think it does.
It certainly did with the B stage when we had it, didn't it?
Yeah, that was the nearest thing, because we would walk out half a mile and set up out there. That was good fun to do.
It's the best of both worlds, almost.
Yeah.
And when people are much closer to you, do you have to focus your playing and up your game a little bit?
Well, he don't. He shows off all the time. But
yeah, I'm always showing off, but that's it's part of showbiz, Charlie. Come on, what about your socks?
So I don't know if that's. I mean, yeah, you can get distracted by him. Actually, close up.
Charlie, with some bands, the bigger the band gets, the bigger the drummer's kit becomes. Your kit has always remained quite tastefully restrained.
Right, they haven't got quite big enough for me yet.
Would you like it to
the
be
Stones,
bigger?
Yeah. When they get bigger, I'll add more. And they're expensive.
There is that.
We are expensive.
Does that come from your jazz
Heart
heritage?
or what?
Yeah. The drums, the size of the
yeah,
kit.
well, that's how I play. I don't need all the other. I don't play like that anyway. I'm simple.
How does that complement
tell.
the Stones sound then? Keeping it
I've
simple.
got no idea. I've just been sitting there playing, and Keith said, "That's all right, then fine." Or he says, "That's good." Then,
But I bet you've got a set of gongs at home, haven't you?
Gong.
And 8 more tom-toms.
I have got. I played the other day, and I forgot I had it. A vibraphone from the 30s.
Lionel Hampton, move over.
Yeah.
He's got double bass drums as well. No, he hasn't, folks.
Yeah, well, I have, but they're 2 different makes and 2 different sizes.
Okay, well, that's good.
Talking of your drums, there's another Facebook user called Sheila Fitzgerald who asks, your drum kit
He's Irish.
you may be. Your drum kit has a We're Open sign on it for decades now.
No.
What's the story behind that?
It's a cut on with my coat hanger, because I hang my coat up and it's got closed, and I turn the sign round, it says open,
When
there's
he's
a
working.
time on it, but that's in rehearsal and sound checks.
Right.
During the show, we don't have the
It's always
sign.
open, right?
Yeah, but it's behind hidden. You wouldn't see it. Mick wouldn't allow an advert like that.
No.
Not for free. So Ronnie, the interplay of a Stones guitarist is always something that's celebrated. The legendary weaving of the sound, and always comes across as very natural and instinctive. Is it so, or does it take a lot of rehearsing?
It better be. No, it's natural as laying an egg to a chicken, I suppose, because comes out with all the rough bits on it and
Laying an
bits
egg
of straw
with
stuck to it.
chicken.
And it's organic. No, I mean, we try to not over-examine what we're playing, and the chances are we come across a lovely, fantastic accident.
I mean, on the dark day that he was employed to do this job, I think that weaving thing Keith had off in his head anyway. He knew that Ronnie would do that.
Hand it down.
It's really two people playing without getting in the way of each other. And compliment.
Yeah.
You have to listen to do it properly, which is what he does,
Yeah.
except when he starts
And it
Well,
works
you
on
find
his
out-
on his own bit.
Yeah, but I do listen
He
a lot
does.
more than I used to.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He said, interrupting, "Hi, folks. We love it out here."
Why are we out here?
I don't know, we're doing work. Me and Charlie, we're grafting, you know what I mean? We want to see you at these concerts.
Get off Facebook and go to the gigs.
Yeah.
The
I
support
will,
acts,
definitely.
the support acts for this tour hasn't been announced yet, but you guys are always supporting newer bands. The end of last year, for instance, you had Leon Bridges and Cage the Elephant being just two examples.
Oh, we liked him, Bridges, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
He was great.
Do you, I mean, obviously you get to meet the bands. Do they ever ask you for advice? Is there anything they come to you and talk to you about?
No, we just wish him luck, don't we?
Yeah.
We say, you know, keep it up. We try to encourage all the new bands and the semi-established ones, you know, because there's a lot of bands with hit records that are new, you know. But,
Yeah.
we always try and encourage them.
Well, they're obviously playing to a much larger audience than they would have otherwise. You know, are they prepared when they take the stage? Do you watch them?
Yeah, they're all right. Most of them are really good.
Mm. We do go and have a look when we can.
Sometimes it can be, they can shrivel. It's quite difficult sometimes. That usually happens if they're singing with Mick,
Yeah.
who doesn't do it deliberately. The great example was Justin Timberlake.
In Canada.
Justin was great when he went on. When he came with us, he sort of shrunk because Mick just didn't do anything, but because he was there, he seemed to shrink somehow.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah,
it might be a bit daunting. I got no idea actually.
Well, there is a question from a Twitter user who goes by the name
Oh,
of
no, not one
at
of them.
mlearningonline, and they ask, of all the support acts that you've had on tour, who has been your favourite
Favourite what?
support act that you may have had?
Oh, blimey.
Well, we were all
God.
intrigued to see this little person called Bob Dylan. We were all
Actually, I was
peeking and going,
intrigued to see
what's
that.
he doing?
A little bloke, wasn't it? Not Ed Sheeran, it's Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran, he's
He
a lovely
was
little bloke.
amazing, actually. I thought Ed Sheeran, when he played with us, I thought this is going to be a joke. It was a bloody great stadium in America. He was quite early in his American existence, and he came on with his 2 amps and all the things going, and he was great. I mean,
held them, didn't he?
everybody loved him. It was incredible, actually. I don't know if you've ever seen him, but he's pretty.
You can hold
I
the
saw him
stage.
the other
He's a
night. I
clever-
presented him with
I
an
know you
award.
did.
Yeah, he was
Disgusting.
really grateful. Yeah, he still remains with his feet
He's,
on the ground.
Yeah, no, it was amazing actually to do that, you know. Anyway, that's him. Who else we got?
Another one was
God.
Stormzy. You like him? He's a good guy.
Who?
Stormzy. Yeah, you
Stormzy.
keep your eye out for him.
Stormzy?
Yeah, rapper, man. It's all wrapped up, baby.
No.
But he's got some soul. He's good. Yeah,
You would like it. There's definitely
Yeah.
some.
yeah, you would.
I'm sure he didn't play with us, did he? Who's the
No.
guy in the last bit that played with us really good?
That-
From Austin, Texas. He had a great band with him, actually.
That would have been Leon Bridges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the one we said earlier.
He's something else, actually. He is really good.
Yeah.
There was a great quote from.
Yeah, he's going on to quotes now. We're talking about.
This is from a long time ago. There's a clip of Mick Taylor being interviewed in 1973, and he's asked what stopped the Stones dissolving after Brian Jones died. You know what kept you going, and he said that it was
Him.
the return to the stage, and it was the
He's
the
probably
Stones
right.
as a live band. What is it? How important to the lifeblood of the Stones is playing live?
Totally.
Totally.
We always.
Our bread and butter. That is our.
Well, it's our bread and butter, and that's what we do.
Yeah. It's
We've
the
always-
life of the band
Yeah.
flows through live and interaction with the audience
Yeah.
because they give, we give and they take, and the other way round. Yeah.
On May the 22nd.
I mean, much more important studios to the
That's
band.
more
Not to
important for-
songwriting and producing records, but to the band. Playing live is much more important,
Yeah.
or it has been. But that's where we come from.
It's much more rewarding to see Charlie, his expression when we're playing live, and he goes, "I can't believe all these people are still turning up." But none of us can really. It's marvellous. Yeah.
On May the 22nd, you're going to be playing the London Stadium. Another memorable occasion when the band were all together in Stratford was on March the 18th, 1965, when Mick, Brian and Bill relieved themselves against a service station wall and were later charged with breach of the peace.
Yeah.
Can you assure us that there's
Bloody
going to be
Wyman,
ample,
isn't it?
Yeah,
ample restroom facilities at the Stratford
I'm
gig?
sure they'll have plenty there. Poor old Bill, would be him got
Once he
caught,
started, he
wouldn't
couldn't stop,
No.
right?
it would be him that got caught.
Charlie, the last Stones album, the Grammy-winning Blue and Lonesome, it revisited the band's influences, the blues collection, while the recent On-Air collection...
Have you got yours?
Oh, beer.
the
I kept being told we got Grammys, but I've never seen one.
I think I've got one. I'll lend you it.
You got an actual Grammy?
Yeah,
They
we
gave
got
me
one for
yours.
Voodoo Lounge. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, I dusted mine off the other day and I saw underneath Voodoo Lounge. I went, blimey. I thought it was from
Oh, anyway,
something else.
sorry,
Right.
what about it?
Well, the Blue and Lonesome was
Yes.
a collection of covers of your favourite blues songs, and then On Air was a collection of the BBC and radio
I
shows.
didn't know that
Before
one.
my time. Yeah.
Well, does this revisiting the past motivate you to do new things, or is it just a detour from what it is that you like to do?
Well, Blue and Lonesome came about because Keith wanted Mick to play on Blue and Lonesome.
a song called Blue and Lonesome.
For an out, we did a set of sessions for the new album. We did another set of sessions for the new album. In the middle of it, Keith wanted this blues from Mick to play harp, because he plays great harp.
Mm.
And it went
Infectious,
from that,
didn't it?
Yeah, from that one song, we did another one, and Mick chose these songs that aren't common. And then it came out as a record. We did another set of sessions for the new album, and another set of sessions. So I don't know where the new album is now, do you? We've done
No.
so many bloody...
All I know is we got a nice shock to find that Blue and Lonesome
Yes.
earned a Grammy. It was
Yes.
like, yes, we love that.
Yeah, it was
2 days
amazing
work,
it
3
came
days
out.
work. It's kind of in
Well,
the
I hope,
studio.
I hope you eventually get those awards.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
But your question was, does it help you play?
No, does it motivate you to revisit the past more, or re-energise
Well, Mick
your-
wouldn't have
that
you go-
early influence?
Mick wouldn't have had you gone there in the first place.
No.
Because Mick doesn't like yesterday, only tomorrow.
Yes, yeah. It's funny.
Well,
that.
now and tomorrow.
But
and
luckily, that valve never cut off. He does
yeah.
love to play music
Yeah.
from the past, but he doesn't like to talk about it much.
Yeah.
No. So
So it's always there as our inspiration in the back of our minds. We make
I think it's probably, if he plays certain things I will play just like I played on Blue and Lonesome, but it'll be a new song, which he's not allowed to sing.
Yeah. Well, we have to end it there. So thank you very much, guys, and wish you
Nice
best
one,
of luck
mate.
with the continuing tour. Yes.
Oh no, we
Brilliant.
Thank you
we
very
don't
much,
have
everybody.
end.
See you out there on the road.
They don't have ends on now. They just go.
We just say cut.